Does this Nerf blaster look like a Transformers Dinobot to you? I found myself this Nerf Dinosquad Terrodak for a grand total of $8, and the reason I know that is because the sticker's on the back here. Now, it's no secret that I love gimmicky Nerf blasters, and part of a gimmick can be just a good theme. With the Nerf Dinosquad, it has been an absolutely tremendous theme. Not only are the colors reminiscent of 90s era nerfing, there are also possibly some nods to Transformers in there, Dinobots specifically. I think what's left to do now is unbox this Terrodak, get it out, try it out, and I'll give you my thoughts. I really love it when I see old school Nerf blasters, but kind of brand new, if that makes any sense. I think the Terrodak kind of fits in that category because, I mean, this is just screams. It just screams 90s. Blaster was easy enough to get out. I gotta get at the darts here now. Oh shoot, I forgot there's a whole other package of darts in here. It said there was 12 and I only had 6. I'm like, what's up? I don't know what's going on with the Dinosquad line. I found this one specifically at Ross, and that was a big thud. And I haven't really seen any new Dinosquad blasters, like form factors. I've seen kind of repaints, reshells, variants, if you will, of them. All right, so here we have the Nerf Terrodak, and I'm just gonna start filling in darts just to see how many we have. So this is a 4-barrel blaster, and the first 4 darts go in there. And now we have this back dart holder stock kind of thing. And I just kind of want to see how these fit in there. Oh, that really squishes the darts. I wonder, yeah, if we fit them in this way, it does it a little better. I wouldn't recommend squishing those in there at all. Am I going to have just enough? I am. You can fill up the entire blaster with the darts included. And this is the way that I'm loading them so that it gives it a little more structure so it's not pinching them too much. Let's fire this thing here. That kind of tells me everything I need to know right there about the blaster. It is a 4-barrel smart AR system, and it seems like this one is the most direct in line with all of the plunger mechanism, and it kind of just works its way down. This is obviously the weakest one. Let's do that one more time just to make sure that I didn't seat the darts improperly, but I'm guessing it's pretty much similar to a lot of other 4-barrel setups just like this. We've seen this a long time. Nerf Rebel. Lots of other blasters do it. Of course, I'm blanking as I'm thinking about this. I'm just loading darts and firing a dinosaur Nerf blaster. That was a little better. I probably didn't seat them all that well. Alright, so I'm going to take this guy, try him out a little more, and I'll give you some of the things that I liked, what I would change about this blaster, and just some overall conclusion about it. So what do I like about the Nerf Terrodak right here? The first thing, obviously, is the coloring. It's bright, it's cartoony, and it just looks really good. It looks something like you would see from the 1990s. I mean, I'll say this forever. It's one of my very favorite eras of Nerf because of the colors, because of the extreme neons. It just kind of gives it a nice throwback look. And apart from the color, I also really love the design. It just looks so good with the eyes, the teeth, how it's kind of gripping onto the barrel. The thought behind the design of this blaster is really well done. And I will contend that there are some influences from Transformers in here. I just have to believe it is. Also a fan of just the easy loading of this blaster. You just throw darts in the top and they fire fairly easily. There's not a whole lot of fussing with this blaster. It's very simple, it's straight to the point, and you can get into a battle and look dino cool doing it. A couple things that I would have liked to have seen changed on this blaster. This plastic right here around the guards for the grip, the stock, it's a softer plastic. It feels a little strange considering the rest of the blaster, kind of this meaty part right here, is the traditional plastic that we see with Nerf blasters. I don't know how this is going to hold up over time. The other thing I would have liked to seen changed, and this would have probably made the price of this blaster go a little bit higher, but have something a little more gimmicky. I love the gimmick of the colors and the design, but this is a pterodactyl, if I'm not mistaken, so having the wings maybe like kick out a little bit, or when you prime it, it kind of flaps. That would have been kind of a fun little treat to have that extra gimmick on this blaster. My thoughts on the Nerf Dinosquad Terrodak in total are this. I love the fact that this is a callback to nerfing of a different age, specifically the 90s when everything was extreme, when everything was rad, and everything had some kind of goofy theme to it. Not to say that this is goofy looking, in fact I rather enjoy the design. I wish there would be more blasters that have really solid and well-designed themes around them, because while I do appreciate the performance era that we're in, it doesn't lend itself as well to styling on your blaster like a molded dinosaur. The different plastic on here does feel a little weird. I'm not sure how this is going to hold up over time. I can see this getting scratched and dented and like gouged, I think, particularly easily. So if you want to keep your Dinosquad collection in pretty good condition, you might have to consider that for the future and storage of this blaster. No matter what problems I have with this though, I want to see more of them. I love when Nerf takes chances and puts gimmicks on top of blasters just to make them more fun, to give them a toy quality to them that often the high performance stuff misses out on. It provides balance on the blaster shelf aisles, and I really appreciate what they're doing with Dinosquad. If you like Nerf blasters, if you like action figures, be sure to give me a follow, and that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.